once again. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you very much for lending me your time and your ear and listening in to another video. And hopefully you'll understand my reasoning with what I'm going to say. Now, confirmation came out about what the Wolf Link Amiibo does for Twilight Princess HD last week. Like, literally the day following the upload of my video, the information came out, which says I got my video out just in time. And it's pretty much turned out to be somewhat like what I expected, which is a Wolf Link specific area to play through. It's a challenge. It's basically a challenge that was added to the game. It's not really all that different from what the Inkling amiibos do for Splatoon. It's just a series of challenges. So it's not really a significant thing to the game. It's not something you need to have for the game in order to finish it. Now, that would make me angry. That would kind of piss me off. Because if I can't actually finish the game without it, then, well, that is definitely locked content. That in and of itself would be, to me, locked off content because it makes it impossible to finish the game. Like I said before with Fable 3 as the example. Fable 3 actually has, I think, like 1 or 2 more chapters to finish the game. To actually finish the game. Because where the story leaves off, it actually tells you this is not the end of the story. It's not, and it's in a similar situation with Alan Wake. Whereas Alan Wake had, it had 2 additional chapters, but at the same time, the way it ended could have actually been the end of that story. But there are 2 additional chapters that expand upon what happens afterwards. But I actually think those things were actually created after that point. Whereas Fable, you can tell they just cut that off right at the end of it and said, here, we're separating this. That aside, I can't really be mad about what the Amiibo does. One, because I know I can use it across multiple games. It's not just going to be used in one singular game. I can use it for varying features for other games, which is nice to know and have. But I also can't get mad about it because of these. Disney Infinity and Skylanders. I don't have any Skylanders stuff. You kind of need the additional characters and the playsets to open up other stuff. Now, this I bought for my kids, so I mean, I might play it eventually. But with Disney Infinity, you have to buy additional playsets just to be able to play other worlds. Now, I don't know how much information these little things hold on them, but I'm pretty certain that most of the information is actually stored on the disk somewhere. Though someone can verify that for me. I mean, I might be wrong. Someone could definitely verify that, though, if they know. I personally don't. So that's one thing. But Skylanders, there are literally whole sections of game that you can't get to without buying additional characters, because certain characters have certain abilities that allow you to go to some certain specific places. So I can't get mad if nobody's getting mad at that. They can't really get mad at this example for Twilight Princess, because it's and I don't even think that the stuff that's blocked off with Skylanders in those games is significant to the game. I don't know, honestly, because I've never played the Skylanders game. But I don't think that they've blocked off anything that actually keeps you from completing the games. It's just additional stuff that you can do with those characters. And they're about the same price as Amiibo. And those only work for those specific games. At least with Disney Infinity, you can take the 1.0 and the 2.0 characters and bump them up to 3.0. You can't take your playsets, though, which that kind of sucks. Like, these should be able to be transferred up to the next iteration. I don't know why they can't. But, not my choice. I didn't build their stuff, so I don't know. So, with with Amiibo, and I pulled out my Link Amiibo for this because I'm talking about Zelda. The Amiibo, I can at least use them on multiple games. I can use them for different things in multiple games. Some are just little bonuses. Some are little things that can help you out when you're in a pinch. Is they're not really killing off anything that you can. They're not really stopping you from being able to do anything in the game, with the exception of maybe one or two things. And it's not really anything all that big. As honestly speaking, as a person who wants a game like what Disney Infinity does for these, and I also think it was kind of a bad move on Nintendo to partner with Activision instead of Disney for something like that. But hey, they could probably still partner with Disney for like Disney Infinity 4.0. Either way, when I look at it, it'd be hypocritical of me to say that one section, that one unimportant section of a game being unavailable ruins the experience when the experience is the game as it was anyway. Like, yes, they could have just put it in there and left it for people, but they wanted a purpose for the Amiibo. They made the Amiibo and made this the purpose for it. They could have honestly just put it in there, and if you complete it, as long as you have your save data on your Wii U, allow you to transfer it over. But they built that Amiibo, they made that Amiibo, and then they made that the purpose for the Amiibo. This was something that was probably added on because of the Amiibo, not the other way around. So, that's just my thinking on it. That's my thinking on it. Heck, there's a lot of things that could be said. Oh, crap. Sorry, I'm not trying to yawn at you guys. But besides what they do in the game, you are getting the value of having these specially made statues of these characters. The same goes for Disney Infinity and for Skylanders. You do have the value of having those statues, those characters, especially for Disney. It makes more sense. Skylanders, I don't know if I would necessarily call a lot of them valuable. Certain ones might be, but Disney's IPs are pretty valuable, and Nintendo's IPs are pretty valuable. So having these constitutes as a little bit more than just something that you can use in a game. I would like to see like a crossover with Nintendo and Disney, though. I don't know why they even think to do that, but that's beside the point. That's a video for another time. Really, though, that's really all I have to say. It's just you gotta think of it from the perspective of what they're using and what they're doing. I'm not trying to quote unquote damage control anything. I'm just giving you my opinion. I think people forget that people can have opinions in agreement with something or in disagreement with something. And it just typically runs rampant with YouTube for some reason. But that's really it. If you're mad about the Wolf Link Amiibo situation, then you should be mad about Skylanders. You should be mad about Disney Infinity. Heck, you should probably be mad about what is it? The Lego Dimensions. You should be mad about all of that. Because I know there's locked content within those games that you can't access without special pieces. That's basically it. I get angry when the content is something specific to completing the actual story. If it's not there to complete the actual story, I don't typically get mad about it. That's why I also refuse to buy skins. They don't affect the game in any way. So I don't buy them. It's just one of those things. Like, I understand wanting to have your cosmetics look different, but it's just not me. Like, skins literally affect nothing outside of a look. So that's why I don't care for them. But, yep, that's it. I think I'm done. I don't have anything else I should say, I don't think. Nah. Nope. That's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more of my stuff. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out.